everyone, I'm Kayla. I'm a fourth year human nutrition student at St. Francis Xavier University. I'm now back in Calgary for the holidays and I've been doing a lot of cooking so far since I've gotten back, and today's recipe is going to be egg fried rice. What you're going to need for the recipe is 4 cups of white rice. I'm going to cook this and chill it because that needs to be done first. I have half a cup each of frozen peas and frozen corn, garlic, 2 carrots, a small white onion. This is one from last night's dinner, so I'm probably going to use half of that. Garlic, 3 green onions, 2 eggs, some butter, salt and pepper, and soy sauce. Easy peasy. So looking at our package here, I'm going to cook about 2 cups of rice in 3.5 cups of water, and don't forget to rinse your rice before you cook it. I'm going to turn the rice on to a medium-high heat, let it come to a boil, and then once it does, I'm going to reduce the heat to medium-low, cover it, and let it simmer like that for 15 to 17 minutes until it's tender. Next, I'm going to prepare the vegetables. So I'm going to wash and thinly slice the green onions. I'm going to dice the onion, peel and dice the carrots, and then mince the 3 cloves of garlic. The rice has come to a boil, so I'm going to give it a little stir, and we're going to turn down the heat just to a medium-low simmer, between 2 and 3 I would say for my stove. And I'm going to put on the lid and we're just going to let it be for 15 to 17 minutes. So here's a little look at what I've got going on so far. I've got this all prepared. I just put a plate together of what I've just chopped, and then I like to put a bowl out on the counter that I can just throw all my compost or garbage scraps into, so it makes it a lot easier, less trips to the garbage. And I'm going to scramble my 2 eggs now. Into the pan, I'm putting half a tablespoon of butter or margarine, and then I'm going to melt that down and scramble the egg. While the eggs are scrambling, I just like to point out that eggs are one of the most budget-friendly proteins that are both nutritious and healthy. In this recipe, the egg is scrambled and incorporated into the rice at the end, but it can be used in so many other ways. The egg actually contains about 7 grams of protein per one egg, and it's a complete source of protein. And it's actually used as the reference protein when comparing different qualities of proteins. So it is the top quality of protein, and it contains a lot of your fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, as well as B vitamins and important minerals as well. Keep moving around your eggs. Don't forget about them like I did. And then you'll get a nice scramble. Have you ever overcooked your eggs? Well, that characteristic sulfur smell, egg smell, is actually from the iron in the yolk interacting with the sulfur that's in the egg white to produce the characteristic egg smell. So I'm happy with the way that these are looking. I'm just breaking it up into smaller pieces. I'm going to transfer these to a plate and reserve them to be added into the fried rice later. Into the same pan, I'm going to add a little bit more butter or margarine, add the carrots, peas, corn, and onion and garlic all together, heating it up, giving it a good stir fry, cook together until the carrots are soft. So now that the vegetables have cooked down and got some nice crispy bits, I'm going to pull them out of the pan and put them onto a plate. And they have someone new filming for me. So I'm going to put the pan back on the heat, add some canola oil, just like a tablespoon, and some soy sauce, and get that heated up, and then put the rice in there to get it all nice and crispy next. Okay, so now the oil and the soy sauce is all heated up on the stove, pretty hot. I'm going to add in the rice. I don't think I'm going to use all of this. Okay, and give it a good mix. So now it's looking like this, and I'm just going to leave it untouched for just a few minutes until the bottom gets all crisped up. Okay, so it's all crisped up. The last thing you're going to want to do is put in your vegetables, and then you're going to stir it around, give it a good mix, add salt and pepper, and then at the very end we're going to add the eggs and the green onion. So one last tip is right when you're done cooking the rice, turn the stove off and let it sit on the heat for about 2 more minutes. It'll really crisp up the bottom of the rice, which will be a really nice texture. So I've just sprinkled a few extra green onions here on top that I had reserved, and here's the final taste test. It's really good. So I hope you try out this recipe, and thanks for watching. Bye.